What's up, guys? I'm back. The energy just shifted, so I'm gonna give you guys a reading for the lovers, twin flames, soulmates, whatever you like to say. Look at how cute these pants are. I got them on Cape Cod, Chatham, one summer. Alright, I did have like half a glass of wine, so I'm getting a little silly now. So for the feminine energy in this collective, we have her releasing some karmic situation at this point. We have her in love, and that's why she's doing that, going through that karma. She's choosing love, self-love as well. And she's holding on to the connection with her masculine energy. Still. She's spying on this person a little bit, or like kind of checking up on their social media. And it's because she's really passionate about this person. It's like when she sees this person, she gets all turned on. Even his energy just alone, not even his physical form, but just that energy makes her so passionate and horny. I should get the sexual magic deck out here. This is the Empress, so she's definitely in her Empress energy today. This is beautiful. And we have her walking away from something or someone at this time, moving her energy elsewhere, out of this addiction or obsessive kind of energy that she had been in the past. She's moving toward her heart and making a choice to choose love. That's coming right under the Two of Cups here, so that's super powerful. This is all about making a choice to choose love, even if it scares her a little bit. I don't see fear in this reading at all, though. It's just that little bit of karma that she has lingering, and I feel like she's energetically moving, taking care of that, cleaning it, clearing it. With this full moon on Friday, I feel she'll be clear of that karma. She's focused. Yeah, because she's holding on. It's so fun. All right, great. Let's get the the masculine side of the energy. Oh, I can't get comfortable today. Oh my gosh, so I went back to sleep. I couldn't get back to sleep. And I tried to, but I couldn't get comfortable. And then I did that tarot reading in my pajamas earlier. And then I went back to sleep and had like such intensely detailed dreams. They were like each just so, they could each be a movie plot. Like they were crazy intense. I'm not going to go into the details because they're full of symbolism for me. Just me and my story. So we do have an ending on the bottom here. Just want to point that out. It's not on the bottom anymore. Let's see if it comes up again. All right, so for the masculine energy, we do have this Six of Pentacles. So he's hard at work, focused on his physical world right now. Maybe giving back to someone in his life, like a child energy. We have a lot of dreams happening for him as well. Symbols and messages coming through while he's asleep or meditating. And we have this putting him feeling like betrayed. Well, I feel this is very different energy because she looks really peaceful here. Then there's this like sort of anguish and betrayal, which is leaving him all in his thoughts. I almost said up at night, so maybe he's getting a hard time falling asleep, and putting him in this hanged man situation, which is being forced to like pause and like go within. Everything in your life is forcing you to like stop and go within yourself and like take that time to remember who you are. I know I have to paint my nails again. They're like so chipped. He is going forth in a Knight of Swords energy that's quick moving. That's the fastest horse in this deck. I know you're supposed to say fastest knight, but it's the horse that's doing the work. Let's give credit where credit's due, okay? Yeah. So basically he's going forward with this courage he's gotten from the divine. And Five of Pentacles is, what is this about? Comes after that Four of Pentacles. It's just moving forward. I just feel like forward movement here with this one. It's almost like the faith that his feminine's waiting for him while he moves forward. That's the energy this card carries for me right now. The trust in the connection. And right after I said that is the Empress. So it's absolutely trusting that his Empress is who she says she is and who he believes in his heart her to be, and she won't reject him. That's the truth. Because rejecting your divine love is like rejecting yourself. So even if that happened in the past, the truth is that she's the Empress now. And that's why he's so in love. King of Cups, King of Chalices. In his power, even if we do have some fear on his side. There wasn't any fear on her side, but there's a little bit of fear on his side. But this is his turn to make the move, so it makes sense. And then we have Justice coming in some regard. It could be a court scenario, or it could just be a balancing of the scales, something that was unfair in the past being righted, a wrong being righted. And we have a Queen of Pentacles here. So this is the light he keeps seeing her in. We keep seeing her in this Queen of Pentacles energy. Like, she definitely has it all going on, very beautiful and abundant and kind. I do feel that energy coming off this card. So that's where we're at right now. I kind of want to use another deck. So I'm going to go get a couple more decks and just get a little more information, more in depth. Because I feel like these readings have been pretty, like, periphery. I haven't had the boldness to go further into the message yet. But today I feel like doing it. Again, working toward that family situation. We'll be back. So I don't know where my Rider-Waite deck went. I haven't really looked hard for it yet, though. But in the meantime, I have other decks, luckily. I did give several decks away. I gave one to my coworker, Jess, in exchange for just a good energy exchange, because she gave me that Oracle deck. And I just didn't connect to the After Tarot like I thought I would. That was the one I gave away. I did have that. It came through in that meditation, so I needed it while I needed it, but I had used it. I had finished using it. And if not, I'll just get another one. But I was not very drawn to the images. They were a little too dark for my taste. I think my masculine energy would love that deck, though. It wasn't for me. These ones are the darkest ones I own, I feel. Or actually, the Klimt deck is pretty dark, too. This deck, always the karmics find their way out. As I say that, the Three of Cups. But I don't always like to talk about those people. This might be a time for that, though. If we're going more in depth, they're probably going to come through, as they're already trying to. Sorry, I'm just getting these cards. They're all going every which way. Hello, witch. I have my crucifix there. I used to be part of a co-op art gallery. It wasn't for me, so I just did it for 1 year. But Dory Minchow made that, and she's a beautiful artist. She makes a lot of crosses and spiritual artwork. Check her out. I'll post about her on Instagram later today, probably. Or maybe tomorrow, I don't know. Today's already kind of booked for me. And I don't know. Time is finite. Alright, so what do we want to do here, people? Let's get 3 cards for each of the twin flames from this Tarot of Silicon Dawn to give a little more information on what they're dealing with right now on this day. The masculine. Oh, okay, he's happy. Couldn't be happier. Just dancing around. That's super cute. I feel like he's just dancing. And because he's choosing love and he knows his love has chosen him and he's having the strength to move forward and he feels strong. I didn't know I'd expect that. That's beautiful. I'm glad we did this. The feminine does feel like, oh shit, like my balloon. She's focused on like the wrong thing at this time. There's sort of like a distraction energy at play. Like she needs to get out of there, you know? Chevalier of Swords, so she's going forward out of that energy quickly, but she is feeling a little bit, that's like me with my wine earlier, like a little dissatisfied, even as these games and, you know, people are around her. She's sort of just staring at the moon and like thinking about her counterpart. Okay, yeah, so very different energies there. We do have both twins sort of walking away from bad habits of the past. This could be addictions, or I feel it was some substance or some, you know, drug, like alcohol, for example. And they're trying to walk away from that actively. It's time to have this new beginning, the birth of something new, a new chapter, a new part of their story. And we do have this just letting go, this release of control, the faith in God that, okay, I'm falling through space and my helmet's off or my head's off or something, but it's gonna be okay somehow. And going toward your passions with a lot of exciting energy. The dragon's there, fiery energy, Chevalier of Pentacles. Okay. And it's funny because, like, for example, the Knight of Pentacles in the tarot is one of the slowest moving figures. That horse is slow, but this one is like fast and fiery. Like there's no hesitation almost. Or yeah, there's no hesitation, no doubt. No doubt in the connection anymore. There's just such faith. The King of Cups, King of Chalices. Such faith in this love and in God's love. It's all connected. A couple cards from the Tarot of Sexual Magic, and then I'll close it out and get on with my damn day. I've been super, super lazy myself today. Like, I don't know. I could have made worse choices, though. I didn't make that choice. I just did laundry and shit like that, and washed dishes. Like, it was... Watched a couple tarot readings, you know? Things like that. I held Ruby for a long time. She needed attention. And I held Karma, too, because she needed... Karma doesn't usually like to be cuddled, but she was all over me today. She was like, hold me. Lucy kind of just kept to herself, though. It was funny. She's usually the one that is, well, she kind of sleeps. She sleeps on my legs. All right, and sometimes my back. She's a weirdo. All my cats are super weird, obviously. I mean, so for the masculine, he's going through a little bit of healing right now. Her tits are really healing him. So he's just checking those out. Yeah, and he like really wants to just have this passionate energy, but he's holding back from that. He's leaving a situation actively in the Six of Swords, so he's not doing what he wants to do, which is to like jump on top of her. Pin her down. Even in like more metaphorical sense. And he's also going after his money in the Ace of Pentacles, getting a blessing from the universe financially at this time. Cool. Let me put these back and then read the feminine's energy and a couple cards there. I am so bad at pulling. I'm probably going to get so many gutter balls tonight because my friends don't use the bumpers. And I'm like, let's do that. And they're like, sorry, this is real. But yeah, and they're really good. Okay, so this is the feminine energy closing a karmic cycle in her life. Just kind of relaxed as she does this because she doesn't feel very stressed or pressured. And that's thanks to the masculine energy giving her so much, let's say, space. But even if it's just like because he's a pussy. And I don't really use that language, but like it's just coming through in this reading. Seven of Chalices is an illusion at play, so she does have to break through a couple more illusions. She's kind of having turtle energy about it. She's hesitant to let go of some fantasies, some pipe dreams, and then she's still gonna go through and break the illusion with this sword, though, the Knave of Swords. So just her getting into her own power and being confident within herself is breaking these illusions out of her life. Like, there's no place for them in her new level up, in this new version of herself. It just doesn't fit anymore. The truth is coming out. Ace of Swords, I'm speaking the truth. She's sort of taking control of her life with that dominant energy of the Ace of Swords here. And Two of Pentacles. She is sort of, her attention is split at this time. She's turning her back on the masculine, but even if only to do so he can check her out. Like, it's like when you, like, I'm not going to say that. Okay, Three of Swords is a heartbreak. So it's a bit breaking his heart that she's doing this, but she's not doing it, like, for no reason. She's doing it because energetically she knows that she needs to move her energy away from him in order for him to, like she needs to be the first one through the door so he can check out her ass as she walks through it. That kind of thing. King of Swords. He's aware. He knows. Jesus. Ace of Chalices. The truth is coming out. True love. Ace of Swords. Ace of Chalices. This is so freaking beautiful. But he, just as much as she's toying with him, he's toying with her right back, and they freaking love it. They both love this. It turns them on so much. It even turns them on a little bit to have someone trying to, like, stop them, because they're like, this is super funny. How could you ever? Because look at us and look at this passion. So, like, have fun with that, but, like, look at how relaxed we are, and look at the music still playing. The show must go on. Okay, we do have the wheel coming through, Wheel of Fortune. It's about surrendering to divine destiny. Sometimes I speak a little too quickly for these readings, but just watch them more than once. It's fine. Okay. I feel like I'm going to be dancing later, too. I hope it doesn't rain. The earth does need some rain. Alright, that's all I have. Love you guys. Be safe and be smart.